Hey, afternoon, guys. My name is Coach Kyle. I work here at Meadow Tennis and Swim Club, and I'm an alumni of Miramonte and Lamo Water Polo. I have Kendall Freeman over here. Great smile. She's Kevin Freeman, Coach Kevin's daughter. She's 7 years old, so about the age where a lot of you guys are kind of struggling with an Eggbeater lately. And the first step to learning Eggbeater is actually what I consider is breaststroke. Okay, so I'm someone that was really bad at Eggbeater and breaststroke. It took me about maybe 3.5 years to learn how to do breaststroke and Eggbeater, at least well enough to feel very confident about it. So I'm going to show you the first step to how to develop a breaststroke kick. Okay, so the first cue that's important is learning the difference between ankle flexion and extension, but instead, and put it in kids' terms, we're going to tell Kendall to point her toes. So point your toes. Show me how you point your toes. So we're going to both point our toes. Good. And then you really have to emphasize squeezing and motivating them to try hard. She's doing an awesome job. You can tell because she's squeezing, her legs are shaking. Now we're going to flex our feet. Go ahead and flex your feet like this. I like to say toes to the nose. So even if you spread your toes apart, that's fine. You know, you're really turning on those muscles in the feet. Your feet get very strong from swimming as well as from playing water polo. Okay, so now she's going to point them again. Go ahead, point your toes. Good, and then flex them. Good, and now go point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Okay, she's gonna go for 20. Can you give me 20 of point, flex? Go ahead, point, flex, 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 flex. 10 more. 1, 2, flex harder. 3, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, so basic idea of swimming breaststroke is learning how to flex the feet. If you don't flex your feet, you cannot catch the water with your feet. Next part is learning how it feels to flex and get your toes out. So she's going to make what I call penguin feet. Okay, it should feel like you're trying to stand on the heels of your feet. Okay, and so now she's going to make a circle with her feet. She's going to go point, together, up. You're not pointing your toes. There you go. Now she's going to flex, out, point, together, flex, out, point, together, flex. Okay, take a break, Kendall. All right, so in order to reverse directions or have different ways of moving in the water when you're treading or Eggbeatering, you're gonna wanna be able to go both directions. So let's do that now. We're gonna flex more, Kendall, toes to your nose. There you go, and then she's gonna point, and then we're actually gonna go slightly out, and then she's gonna flex, and then come back in. Point, out, flex, come in. Point, out, flex, come in. Awesome job, Kendall. Really nice. Okay, so now let's turn this all. Now we've learned what it feels like to flex our feet and point our toes out. Now we can put this into a fun floor exercise, all right? So Kendall's gonna stand up, okay, and then she's gonna try to just stand on the heels with the toes out. Can you get your toes out like this, Kendall, please? Good, you get a good angle on that, Coach Kev?
Yep.
Okay, so notice how Kendall's toes are touching the ground. Her job is to go toes towards her nose and flex her feet. Now she's gonna walk on her heels. Go ahead, walk on your heels. Okay, can you make a penguin noise? You can skip the penguin noise if you want, but the basic idea is to stay on top of her. Can she figure out how long can she walk on her heels without the toes coming in? Can she remember to keep the feet out to the sides and flex? All right. Very nice, Kendall. Let's give Kendall a round of applause.
Woohoo!
All right. All right. So simple and easy. Go ahead and give it a shot if you're stuck indoors.
All right. Thanks,
All
Coach
right.
Kyle.
You bet.